Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crybaby Pumpkin or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time we continued down the spooky route. It's very spooky. We got curses, we got people who seem to be like possessed and acting ways they shouldn't be. We got sewer slides or murder. We're not sure which ones it is. We'll find out still. We got just spooky and scary stuffs happening. Not skeletons though. No skeletons yet. Anyways. Let's figure out what's happening by skipping the Sirei talk, because who cares what Sirei has to say at this point? It's morning again. Oh, at least I don't have to stay on the lookout anymore. Judging by how things went last time, there should be another attack pretty soon. There's such a thing as worrying too much, though, and who is knocking on my door? So how should I spend today? I guess I can just do whatever, so long as I don't drop my guard completely. I can't let everyone see me all depressed either. I'd better go to the cafeteria and check in with them. Okay, I was hearing a knocking noise, right? Okay, good. I thought I was going crazy because Takumi just did not acknowledge it. Oh, you're up, Takumi. You didn't answer when I knocked on your door, so I thought you were still asleep. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I considered asking Moko why she'd been knocking so much, but then I thought better of it. However, she answered a question like that, it wouldn't bode well. One more thing, since you're here. Have you gotten any presents from Shoma lately? I don't think so. None that I can think of anyway. Why do you ask? I saw him carrying some kind of doll earlier this morning. It seemed a little strange, but I figured it must be a gift for someone. He's not usually the gift-giving type. Oh, I'm more curious than ever now. It's about time we had some fresh gossip around here. Who could have inspired Shoma to open his heart? It's nice to see you enjoying yourself, but don't make too much out of this. He doesn't seem like the type to like that kind of thing. I know, but I can't help myself. Friendship, romance, it's all about that stuff. I'm all about that stuff. I thought for sure it was you, Takumi, but this only makes it more exciting. Whoops, if I stand here yapping all day, the food's gonna get cold. I gotta go give this to Kurara. See you around, Takumi. Shoma's giving gifts to someone, huh? I'm really curious too, but it's none of my business, really. I'm concerned that they said it would look like a doll, but okay. After Moko left, I finished breakfast and went back to my room. Is Shoma haunting all of us as Ava? Alright, what should I do today? Oh. Free time. This tends to get cut. Alright, so we did buy a bunch of upgrades. We only have like 4 people left to max out, and they're very close. But because there's nothing else really I need to do right now, we're going to be going back to some free time events, trying to farm up specifically right now for Hiriko. There's one item that Hiriko likes that I haven't made yet, but I can't make it yet, and I don't know where I get the item to do that, so.
I see. Thank you. This makes me happy.
But, you know, hopefully we'll start getting some bond up events by just giving people like her some of their preferred items. The goal is Hiriko right now, and after that, I think Moko is the next one I want to pick. But we're using Snake Plushie right now because it works, and I can remember it, and I know what it's under because it's an animal.
For me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy.
We got a bond up! Yay! That's why we do this.
All of you fought the invaders for the first time at this school. I, on the other hand, had been fighting them at the Tokyo Residential Complex before this.
Which doesn't really make sense now that we know that that's up in space.
They sometimes showed up at the complex. I would disguise myself when I fought them so as not to cause a commotion. I simply put on a mask that had been lying around in my room. People thought that I was some kind of mysterious villain.
Were you sparkling justice?
But since my face was concealed, I could exterminate the invaders with a smile on my face. Recently, the neighborhood kids even began cheering me on when they saw me fighting. What a bother. I can only hope they don't see me as some kind of hero.
Okay, Tsundere. I don't know. The fact that she remembers fighting with the invaders before anything, that, like, I think we might be slightly wrong about the timeline of events, especially now that we're knowing that this is the second war. So I have a feeling there's a lot here, but with memory control we got, I don't know, with all the stuff that's here, I think we're being wildly deceived right now, and I think that the Tokyo residential complex might have, at least for a while, been on Futurum between the first and second wars, or something. I don't know, we'll get more information as we go. Oh, that was a pretty sky, but that's all, I guess. I expected a scene. Well, guess I should go to bed. Alright.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Is this gonna be spooky, scary, fun time with friends? Is that this route?
Get ready for...
Alright, skipping Sierra because we're normally doing that now. Awakened by the morning announcement, I got up and made my way to the cafeteria. I wonder if there'll be an attack today. Hopefully not, but we still have to stay alert. Oh, it says Nozomi Kirifuji, so let me... Good morning, Takumi. Did you just get up? Huh? What's the matter? I know it's early, but you see me in the morning all the time. Nozomi? Seriously, are you still half asleep or something? Huh? Maybe you should go splash some water on your face. No, it's fine. I'm okay now. Don't freak out. You were seeing things, nothing more. I was just, surprised. We haven't talked in a while. I know. Sorry, I've just been busy. But that's why I'm here, to patch things up. You've had it hard too, and I want to do whatever I can to take some of the pressure off of you. I'm still going through some stuff, but right now it's more important that we work together so we can prevent another tragedy. Well, I'm grateful for any help you want to give me, but aren't you being a little too casual about all of this? The last time I spoke to her, she seemed a lot more shaken. Would it be better if I challenged you to a fist fight so we could work out our frustrations that way? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, that's a relief. Then, I guess we're friends again? Want to go grab breakfast together to celebrate? Sure. Is there anything you're particularly craving today?
Maybe a whole frog? Raw?
What? Good one. I didn't know you had such a morbid sense of humor. Perhaps I'm still a little nervous. Let's fuel up and do our best today. After eating breakfast with Nozomi, I went back to my room for a while. Maybe I'll use this free time to go catch up with the others. Heck yes, free time. God, I love having actual free time. Now that I don't really have to use it for grinding, it's kind of just fun. Like, all we do is just make things for people and give it to them and hopefully learn backstories.
For me? I see. Thank you.
This
makes me
so
happy.
happy. Sorry, I'm like reading, like I forgot. I don't know. I'm just being whatever. Sorry, I am a bit sleepy. It is a bit early. I usually record these pretty early in the morning. For those of you who don't already know that. So, for those who do, it's because you're in my Discord, and I post a lot when I'm recording. I usually tell everyone, I'm like, hey, I'm recording more stuff now.
Me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy.
This makes me happy. Yeah, I don't know. I know that she's one of the voices that I feel weakest on. Another night sky. Another nothing. Returning to my room, I suddenly felt incredibly sleepy. I burrowed into my bed and was out like a light before I knew it. Alright. Ding dong ba-bong.
Be ready to give your life.
Okay. It's awfully quiet this morning. Maybe it just feels this way because there's no knocking for once. It's been a while since I slept this well. Maybe I'll sit back and relax a little. I had a feeling. This is the first day he didn't say something about how he thought we were going to get attacked. I'm like, oh, we're going to get attacked.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Alright. We started skipping this stuff after the serial battle route. The alarm's going off. Does this mean the invaders haven't found a way of bypassing it after all? Then, who killed Yugamu? And how?
Hey!
No, now's not the time to think about that. I have to get to the war room and get ready.
Ah, Takumi, it's about time.
Gurara, are you feeling alright?
Honestly, no. How could I possibly be alright after everything that's happened? But it isn't over yet, and I won't be able to prevent further deaths being locked in my room. So I'll fight. I'll do my part to make sure we all survive.
Thanks, Gurara. Good to have you back.
Needless to say, my opinion of you is at an all-time low, and that's saying something. I expect you to work your tight little ass off to regain my trust.
Oh, you're so cute when you're lying through your teeth, Gurara. Just yesterday, you were like, oh, I've been putting so much pressure on Takumi. Such boorish behavior is beneath me.
That's slander. I ought to sue you for everything you've got, you muscle-headed chatterbox.
Anyway, it's time for another battle. It's been a while. Damn it. Killing more invaders is only going to make the curse worse.
I'm getting pretty sick of hearing that, Gaku.
Tsubasa, calm down, please. It will be okay. We just need to stay focused. Humanity is counting on us. Where's Ima? He's sitting this one out. I tried to talk him around, but it was no good. To give you the short version, since we won't help him find Kako, he feels no obligation to help us fight the invaders. What's the long version? An exhaustive list of our faults and his sister dearest's virtues. What a little troublemaker we've got on our hands! If his antics start disrupting our sense of discipline, maybe I should start to just detonate the bomb in him already! Sir, please, we've lost 4 of our original members, and we have no idea what may happen next. With that in mind, I don't think it would be wise. I know, sheesh, can't you take a joke? But even though I only have so much patience for rebellious teens, you know. I'll find a way to deal with him later. Right now, we should concentrate on the invaders at our doors. I guess there's something in that. Let's get the show on the road then! Defensive battle, initiate! Magical girl transformation moment. Thing is, do we think there's gonna be any commanders at this point? I'm trying to remember, in this point of storyline, I think there's still like 4 left, maybe 5. Still have, obviously, Term Tommy and New Gang. We have the copies commander, the cloning commander, I think. But I forget her name. I think that's all the commanders we would have left, unless we still have the aerial guy. Alright, so wave 1 was just minions. I think wave 2 will be as well.
Looks like we got through the first wave, okay?
Don't get comfy yet. Look over there.
Oh. Thank you. Is it Adamacu? I thought Adamacu was dead. I just recognize that animation. I was like, well, this is Adamacu.
This commander's pretty different from Ape, isn't he?
Anyone have any ideas on how to deal with him? Who needs ideas? It's simple. He's our enemy, we take him down. That's all there is to it.
Okay. I did notice, and I don't know why I haven't pointed this out. I think it's interesting that he's the Paragon of Hatred, and every time he goes into like scythe form, he kind of looks like a vaguely like a swastika. Which obviously has its complicated history with the Hasenkreuz versus the traditional swastika, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot there. But I just thought it was interesting that he kind of looks like that when he goes into his blade mode.
Fallen ass!
Okay, this is interestingly problematic.
Let's do this!
Because I think that makes you the most powerful option I have, which is not
Let's
ideal.
give it to him!
But
Rev it up!
between attack potion and stuff, I should be fine.
He deserves.
Start by doing that to clear everything out. Next, you can go ahead and drop those there. Right? No, we're not going to do that quite yet.
Let's give it to him!
I don't want to do
Let's
this.
freaking
Kind
go!
of. Wait, your range is everywhere around you. Yeah, it is.
Let's
So that
do
means I
this.
want to go ahead and
All
put
in
down
ass.
some explosive mines. Oh, I can't reach
Heads
over
up.
there. That's okay.
Rev it up!
I'll put an end to this. Make way!
No, I think I want to
All in
start
ass.
with doing just like this, taking just 5 damage each.
Don't screw with me!
Oh, does he lower my attack? No, that's
Rev it
annoying.
up!
That's okay.
Setting it up! Hauling ass! Heads up! Rev it up!
I mean, the primary purpose for you is to
Full throttle!
allow me,
Heads up!
like, it's not to do your damage.
Rev
It's
it up!
to trigger the mines.
Let's see you right with this! All out of gas.
Because, like, he's down to 35.
Let's do this!
We still have 3 of
Setting
these.
it up! Let's freaking go! Heads up! Full throttle! Setting it up!
Plus,
My turn at last.
I guess I need to go one further.
Make way!
Put that there.
Behold the glory of an old Suzuki! Flawless execution as always.
Hauling ass!
And then the... Oh, that's what? 30 damage? So I only need 5 damage
Full
left.
throttle!
So even with you, like, negating most of the damage you're taking...
Don't screw with me!
So yeah, already down to
It's
2.
just a script. Can't slow me down. You're pretty good.
Easy. Bombs are broken.
Man, this guy did not want to go down.
You say after you basically 1v1'd him with a little help from Kurara?
Time to finish him off, Takumi.
Right.
No, not now. Go away.
Damn it! How could I be defeated so easily? Why do you have our power anyway?
What are you doing here?
Ava, is that really you? Are you here to try to save your old allies? Am I really the only one who can see you?
Takumi?
She's just a hallucination. Ignore her. Don't get distracted.
It's nothing. Let's get this over with.
Sorry to break it to you, but you're all out of time.
What?
You have no idea what you've done, do you? It's all your fault. Because of you, that woman got so desperate, she decided to break our most sacred taboo. She's turned her back on God and started cannibalizing the fallen.
What are you talking about?
She's going to kill everyone. You, us. It makes no difference to her anymore. She won't stop until she's...
Is she gonna show up and kill you? Before the commander could finish, it happened. Yep.
You...
Right after that, the transformed Veshness turned her gaze to something behind us. A short silence later, she re-transformed. What was going on?
Another offering to my magnificence. I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god.
Well, what's she doing here? Did she die?
She should have. The bomb definitely hit her thanks to Magadori.
Then why is she back?
It just means she's stronger than we thought. Powerful enough to take a hit from an undying flame bomb and survive.
Kyoshka died in vain? That fool's suicide attack was utterly meaningless?
No, it still dealt significant damage. That must be why she hasn't shown up in a while. But after she absorbed power from her comrades, she's on her way to becoming an untouchable force.
Now then.
Spare me! I was only following orders!
Oh, are we going to have to fight her right now? Adamaku said she'd been cannibalizing other fighters' powers. She's probably even stronger than before. Do we stand any chance against her?
While it would be amusing to demonstrate how much my power has grown... It seems something far more interesting is already underway here.
Well, that's terrifying. Did she just look at the ghost girl? The reason wasn't entirely clear, but the commander de-transformed again because of that.
The undying flames, my sudden boost in strength, your ability to wield something that should be ours alone. This power is just full of surprises. I have the feeling I'll learn even more about it if I leave you to stew a little longer. This should suffice for one day.
How dare you! If you think we're going to let you walk away!
Stand down, Kurara. You can't beat her as she is now.
But she's the one who killed Darumi! She's the reason Kyoshka is dead!
suffer! You only live because I find you entertaining. Remember that.
Vashna strolled leisurely away, her laughter still echoing through the air even after she was gone. We'd survived the attack, protected the school, and defeated the commander. But this battle was, without a doubt, our loss. Whoops. I guess we lost. 100% defense rate on a loss. Okay. Day 34.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and...
Right, sorry. Sometimes I just hear voices and I'm like, oh, they're talking, I should listen. And then I realize what they're saying. I'm like, we've heard this a billion times. Morning already? I remember going straight to bed after the battle yesterday, but I don't feel like I got any rest. And what is that banging? Oh, with all that knocking. Here, I thought I was getting used to it. If anything, the idea that I could get used to it is even more worrying. The knocking stopped. Was that my door opening? Ah! What are you doing in my room? No, you're just a hallucination. She's gone. Okay, calm down. Sure, it's a surprise this early in the morning, but I've been seeing her a lot lately. It's nothing to get worked up about. But even as I tried to convince myself, I noticed something. My door was actually open. Just a crack. What in the... Spooky, scary, ghosty girl. Tsubasa, there you are. Do you have a minute?
Sure. What's up? Whoa, you look terrible. Did you get any sleep last night?
Never mind that. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I guess. What was it that you wanted?
You know how you put cameras up on the roof to watch for invaders a while back? Could you make another surveillance camera like those ones?
Yeah, it's not too hard. They don't have a lot of storage though, so I had to make do with less than optimal components. Because of that, their motion detection isn't as accurate as I'd like. And they malfunction a lot. They're not exactly high-tech.
They sound pretty impressive to me. Anyway, can I ask you make one for me? There's something I want to try out.
Sure, it won't take me long, and I like building stuff anyway. But if something's bothering you, talk to someone about it, okay? I may not be able to do much, but you've got plenty of capable people looking out for you, too.
Thanks, Tsubasa.
I'll start putting it together now. I'm guessing you want it as soon as possible, right?
If you can, that'd be great. I'm going to be in my room all day today, so you can give it to me whenever it works for you.
Got it. I'll drop by later then.
Spent a whole day where we could have been talking to Hiriko. Okay, here's the surveillance camera. Tsubasa's pretty amazing to make it so quickly. It was nice of her to do that for me, too. I'll just set this up by the door, and... Alright, we're good to go. I think I'll call it a day here. What would the camera footage show in the morning? Trying not to set my expectations too high, I gradually drifted off to sleep. I think it would be cool is, if, like, we got some, like, the door opening and stuff, but, like, and the knocking noise, but, like, no sign of what caused any of it. But I doubt it. I think the surveillance camera might even be gone. There's not much I can do at this point, but wait and see how everything turns out. While I'm doing that, I think I'll go to the cafeteria. Takumi! I think the wa is uncalled for. Stay away! I'll get cursed if you come near me. Gaku, even if that were true, you shouldn't be so rude about it. But I prefer it if you denied the possibility of the curse, too. Is it just you guys today? Is everyone else sleeping in or something? We're the only ones here, along with Tsubasa in the garage, Ima in his room, and Aito in his cage. The others all left on an exploration mission. Oh? Seeing Veshness all powered up from the other commander's cryptoglobin was a big shock. If she jumps in to absorb more every time, things are gonna get worse and worse. We decided that we needed to figure out where Veshness is watching us from and when she might attack next. And if our team leader isn't going to do it himself, somebody has to take the lead. Yeah, sorry about that. Pull yourself together, man. Are you our leader or not? Everyone's got their role to play. They're out there risking their lives while you just hanging back here doing nothing?
Hey!
You're right. I'm really letting the team down. But what about you, Gaku? Didn't you refuse to go with the others because you were too afraid of leaving the school? You did? Nozomi, you promised you wouldn't tell him that. Anyway, it's okay for me. I'm not the team leader. So just get it together and do your job, Takumi. I'll be back on top of it soon, I promise. All I want is a couple more days to myself. Are you investigating something, Takumi? Do you need any help? No, that's okay. This is just for my peace of mind. I don't know what kind of answer I'm hoping for, or if it will give me any real peace. Ghosts, curses, Ava. Do any of them exist, or is it something else? Dots and dots. Well, nothing happened today. Is it just a coincidence that everything stopped the day after I set up the camera? At this rate, I'm going to end up blaming myself for everything. I can't keep ghost hunting indefinitely, that's for sure. I'll just treat tomorrow like a normal day and... Suddenly the lights went out. I was in darkness, and then... That sound. The door opened and closed again. The camera. I've got to check the camera. This is what I've been waiting for. It's dark, but it'll still show the door opening and closing on its own. Now, let's see if ghosts and curses really do exist. Things are clattering and shaking all around the room. And now, someone's walking around inside? I need to go tell someone about this. I didn't move. I couldn't. I just sat there, staring at the door. Is somebody there? Ava? Is that you? I spent the rest of the night like that. Needless to say, I didn't get a wink of sleep. Interesting.
And that's what happened.
Oh, cool. We're telling everyone. I just finished telling everyone about my experience and the camera footage. This proves it. You're totally cursed. Shut the hell up, Gaku. I thought you've been acting a little odd lately. I guess this explains it. I just wish you'd let us in on it sooner. Well, now you get it, right? There really is something here in the school. Something we don't fully understand. Because... What?
Now is clearly not the time for subtlety, so allow me to be frank. You're the last person we want to hear about curses from. Just how much of a blithering idiot can you be?
But he's got proof. You've seen it yourself.
See? You're encouraging paranoia in the feeble-minded.
But the knocking I've been hearing, and the door.
There's definitely stuff moving around in the footage, but what does that really prove?
Even I think it's a bit of a stretch to call this proof that ghosts exist.
Right. Some stuff in your room started moving around. That's all we can say for sure. If this ghost lady you've been showing us showing was in the footage too, that would be a different story. But things moving on their own, that could be any number of scientific explanations for that. Chemoanima could do it too.
Oh, okay, I get your point, but why is it happening? That's what I want to know.
I think the real issue is why a ghost would content themselves with knocking or rattling your door. Think about what you're suggesting, Takumi. Some person or presence we can't see, but who can affect the physical world around them, snuck into our school and killed Yukamu. Killed one of our team.
Well,
if such a person really existed, they'd have slit your throat in your sleep long ago.
she's right. I can't argue with that.
Your surveillance footage is curious, but it's hardly conclusive proof.
And you captured this footage last night, right? Ain't it more likely it was Aito? Huh? Why are you bringing Aito up?
The thing is, he disappeared this morning.
What?
I'm sorry. I only noticed when I took him his breakfast this morning and he wasn't there. I must have slipped up somewhere. I know I should have known someone with dead fish eyes like mine wouldn't be any good at keeping watch on a prisoner. I'm sorry.
He wasn't in his cage. Was it locked like normal? It was broken open!
He did all that on his own?
Nah, he ain't that tricksy. Looking at the way it was damaged, it's pretty obvious someone broke it from the outside.
Someone? Someone who?
Beats me! We know he was still alive there last night when we took him his dinner. He must have escaped sometime between then and now.
So he broke out and threatened Takumi by rattling his door? Why would he do that? Who knows? I think it's safe to abandon the idea that this unknown assailant is a ghost.
I wanted to protest that last night wasn't the first time something like this has happened, but I held back. Aito's cage had been broken open from the outside. Somebody let him out, and that somebody may still be among us. If that same person wanted to scare me, the ghostly phenomena of the last few days would serve the same purpose. It all added up, except for the question of why they were doing all this in the first place.
Does that explain everything for you, Takumi?
To be honest, I still have some doubts. But Aito is a much more serious problem than some ghost that's probably just a hallucination.
What are you talking about? What could be more serious than a deadly curse?
Aito's on the loose. We have no idea where he is now. He could be lurking somewhere inside the school or watching us from a little ways away.
Hey, that's a totally serious problem. What are we doing just standing around? We can't deal with Takumi and his crazy we can deal with Takumi and his crazy hallucinations later. We gotta get started searching the school and stuff.
I don't know how you do it. Even when I agree with what you're saying, you still find a way to infuriate me.
At any rate, let's get moving. Like you said, Aito is a bigger threat than the ghost. We need to deal with him as soon as possible.
I know that, but still. Day 37. More nothing. We haven't had a nighttime ding dong bing bong in a bit.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I thought there was about a 20% chance there that we might have got interrupted by something. We run around for the best part of 2 days, and no sign of Aito. I guess I prefer that to him showing up and causing trouble, though. It's safe to say he's no longer inside the school, and isn't hiding out just outside school grounds either. Wherever he is, he doesn't seem interested in coming after us anytime soon. Maybe I should get some rest. I still can't help wondering why all this is happening. Where did Eito escape to? What is he planning? Who let him out in the first place, and why? It is all connected. Is it all connected to Yugamu's murder, or was someone else behind that? And what about the ghost?
Hey!
It's no good. I can't sleep. I'm so confused. Could there really be a ghost? Have we really been cursed?
Hey. Are you there? You're here watching me, right? Who are you? Why are you haunting me? What do you want? Are you really a ghost? Do you even exist? Are you Ava?
Me.
What?
Me.
Me?
What are you trying to tell me?
You killed me?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Me. Follow
Oh.
me.
She's gone.
Ah.
No, not gone, just outside.
Ah.
Why did you bring me here? What? Is there something there?
Ah.
Something's fallen down here.
Ah.
A book. What is this thing? It looks pretty old. I can't read this writing though. I don't even know what language it is.
Ah.
Is this what you wanted to show me? I didn't know there were any books like this in here. If she knows things that I don't, maybe she really is a ghost. So what am I supposed to do with... Oh, now she's Screech. Huh? What happened to the lights?
Let me go.
I could barely make any noise. My field of vision was going red, then fading to white. But I could feel the raw, unrestrained hatred in the fingers wrapped around my throat.
I knew it. Please, Ava.
You. I'll kill you.
Unable to bear the pain any longer, I blacked out. End of route. Oh. That would have been a nice end of route. Just dying. We've already had like 2 decisions.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
So I wouldn't be particularly surprised if that was a death.
Get ready for your 38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright. Ugh. Huh? The library? What am I doing here? I remember following the ghost last night, and then... Was that just a dream? No, wait, this book! It was real. This book seems important. I better show the others. Morning, Takumi! Good to see! What the hell's up with your neck, man? Huh? What's wrong with my neck?
You really are clueless. Didn't you look in the mirror this morning? Do you have any idea what a grotesque spectacle you're making of yourself?
Sorry, I just woke up a minute ago and I came straight here.
No sense of decorum. Here, I'll do you the supreme honor of lending you my pocket mirror. You should really carry one of your own, though. It's only good manners to take care of your appearance throughout the day.
Says the girl who constantly keeps her face hidden. Now, what's all this about my neck? Oh, yay, strangulation marks. What are these marks? They're traces of when the ghost tried to strangle me. That much is obvious. But then, where did the eyes come from? That's what we'd like to know. What happened to you, Takumi? Well, it all started last night.
Hey!
And when I woke up, I was in the library, and the book was still there.
No one's gonna shut me down if I say it now, right?
I don't think we can deny it at this point. It's pretty hard to think think of any other way to explain it.
Yeah, I thought so too. The truth is, we've all been cursed. I told you to knock it off with that stuff, man. Does it still hurt, Takumi? Do you need some first aid?
No thanks. I'm not feeling any pain now. So that's what strangulation marks look like. Not even my battle royale against the Dungeon of Dread led me with injuries that funky looking.
What did I tell you? They're not natural. It's all part of Ava's curse.
Calm down, Gaku.
Calm down? Calm down? How can I be calm at a time like this? If we don't find a way to uncurse ourselves soon, it'll be too late to save any of us. Just how long are you gonna keep running from the truth?
I'd rather we focus our energies on preparing for the next defensive battle. Wouldn't you agree, everyone? I don't know.
It's not like before. Takumi's very clearly taken tangible damage this time.
If the ghost is capable of harming us, we need to treat it as a legitimate threat. Could it have been behind the attack on me too?
No. Your attacker was different, Nozomi.
You sound awfully confident about that, Hiriko. You know something you're not telling us? Silent treatment, huh? What are you gonna do now, Takumi? You see how bad things are for you now, right? Right?
When I saw the ghost's face, I knew it was definitely Ava. She must have died hating me. So she came back and killed Yugamu to punish him for burning her corpse. And she did the same thing to Kako, the one who actually killed her. If that's the case, what can I do? How are we supposed to get rid of a ghost anyway?
Exorcise it, of course. You gotta go to a shrine or a temple and get their help.
Shrines and temples! Here? Think before you speak, you gibberish smooth brain.
At any rate, you should get those marks looked at, just in case.
I think we have more important things to worry about. We should definitely take a close look at this book too. Sounds good, but you know how to read it, Takumi. No, I've never even seen this language before. But if it was in the library, there's probably something in there that can help us understand it. Huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Whoever built the library wouldn't put the book in there if there was no chance of us ever reading it. There's got to be like a dictionary or translation guide or something, right? Good grief. Well, I suppose this is preferable to holding some ridiculous exorcism. And if we figure out a way to decipher some of the other materials in the library, that will help us in the long run.
Okay, but I'm not helping.
Who'd want help from you and your ridiculous pudding head?
Hey, I said that there was a curse at work here right from the start. I figured it out before any of you. That's gotta count for something. Alright, Takumi, I'm in. I ain't great with book learning, but I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, let me know. Thanks, Thanks, I'll let you know.
Sorry, I can read, I promise.
Unfortunately, though. Nothing.
Alright. Unfortunately, I think this is a good place for us to stop for the day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this. If you are, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see everybody next time.
Bye.